In this video, we will learn a little bit about diesel and gasoline engines, how each of them work, and the applications of both. Gasoline engines. So gasoline is a highly volatile substance. It is very flammable. It evaporates easily, which makes it easy to catch fire. As you can see from the bottom picture, gasoline spills can catch fire very easily and spread fastly, causing catastrophic damage. This means in the engine, we can only have a compression ratio of about 8 to 12. This is because if we compress the fuel any more, it'll prematurely ignite, causing a decrease in efficiency of our engine. So gasoline engines work off port injection, which is before the cylinder. It usually happens in an intake manifold where it is mixed with the air, and then that air-fuel mixture is pulled into the cylinder and the intake stroke. Now when the air-fuel mixture is in the cylinder, we need a spark plug that will spark and light the air-fuel mixture and cause our power stroke. Now, in this new day and age where we're looking for more eco-friendly options, ethanol is starting to be mixed into fuels. So basically what this is we're getting about 10% alcohol in our fuel at the pump these days. So usually you have about 10% ethanol, 90% gasoline. You can still find some places that have 100% gasoline, but it's very rare. And some fuels, some vehicles offer flex fuel, which means they can run off E85, which is 85% ethanol. Now, not all vehicles can do this just because of the way they're made and not being able to take that much fuel. It can eat up some of the lines and just cause premature wear. So you have to make sure you have that flex fuel badge on your vehicle to run E85. Diesel engines. Diesel engines work off direct injection. This is opposed to the port injection of a gasoline engine where the fuel is injected before it reaches the cylinder. Diesel engines, the diesel is sprayed directly into the cylinder. And the ignition of the air-fuel mixture in a diesel engine comes from the high heat of a compression. So for this reason, we need a higher compression ratio in the diesel engine, usually about 14 to 25. Not only do we need this for the high heat needed to ignite the fuel, but this also gives us a longer power stroke, leading to more torque to our tires. Now, diesel as a fuel has about 10 to 15% more energy per gallon than a gallon of gasoline, and this leads to 20 to 35% more miles per gallon in diesel cars as opposed to gasoline cars. That means if the same car would have a gasoline engine as opposed to a diesel engine, it would go farther off the diesel engine's gallon. And this is just because diesel engines are a little more efficient when it comes to burning fuel and getting all the energy out as opposed to gasoline, and also the more energy diesel provides. So the eco-friendly option for diesel is something called biodiesel, which is basically just vegetable oil. As you can see, the diesel molecule structure is just a long carbon chain, just as any animal fat or cooking fat would be. The first diesel engine actually ran off, when Rudolf Diesel designed the diesel engine, it ran off peanut oil. And they later found that they could use diesel, which is a byproduct of the kerosene that they produced for torches at the time, and the rest was history. Diesel engines, for the most part, have turbochargers. These turbochargers push more and more air into the cylinder, providing for a cleaner burn and less harmful emissions. That's just one step they took into providing it to be a more practical option. Gasoline engine applications. So most daily driver vehicles run off gasoline. Your light trucks, your sedans, your SUVs, they run off gasoline. This is because gasoline was a cleaner when it comes to emissions, and it provides more horsepower or faster acceleration from its volatility and being able to ignite fastly and dissipate the power quickly. That's why most race cars run off gasoline as opposed to diesel. Diesel engine applications. So most farm and implement machines run off diesel, like tractors, and semi-trucks also run off diesel. And you get a lot of heavy-duty work. Pickup trucks, your dual-wheeled, big, heavy hauling stuff is usually run off diesel. That's because it provides more torque from the longer power stroke. And the more torque, the more things we can push with our vehicle. Thank you for watching. Here are my sources. I hope you enjoyed.